Are you facing a county court judgment or worried about debt collectors knocking on your door? Don't panic. In this video, we'll share some valuable tips on how to defend yourself against a CCJ and how to navigate the legal debt enforcement process. Not all claim forms are what they seem. Sometimes debt collection agencies try to deceive you by sending fake claim forms to extract sensitive financial information from you. But fear not. Here are 3 simple ways to spot a fake claim form. Number 1. Look for the printed password on the form and try to log in on the official moneyclaim.gov.uk website. If the password is invalid, it's likely to be a bogus form. Number 2. Check for a county court seal and a claim number printed at the top right of the covering document. If either is missing, it's probably a fake form. Number 3. Compare the return address with the County Court Business Centre address. If they don't match or appear similar but not exactly the same, then it's probably a fake. When you owe money to a creditor, they may initiate the legal debt enforcement process. This process involves several stages and the issuance of different documents and letters. Failure to address the debt during this process can lead to county court bailiffs showing up at your doorstep. Let's take a closer look at this process. Number 1. Letter before claim. Your creditor will send you a letter as a warning that a CCJ is being sought against you. Number 2. County Court Claims Form Pack. The court will send you a pack containing forms. You must choose the appropriate form to complete and return to the court. Number 3. Notification of a CCJ. If the court determines the judgment is fair, they will inform you that a CCJ has been issued. Number 4. Notice of enforcement. When the court decides to send bailiffs for debt collection, they will notify you through a notice of enforcement. The Crewe County Court can issue a CCJ for various types of debt, ranging from official debts to private ones. Let's explore some examples of the debts that could lead to a CCJ. Official debts may include parking fines from the council, unpaid court fines, unpaid government utility bills, council rent arrears, council tax arrears. Private debts may include hire purchase or car finance, personal loans, catalogue debt, private rent arrears, credit card debts, and more. When you receive a claim form pack from the court, you can't afford to ignore it. Instead, you must carefully determine which of the 3 forms included in the pack you need to complete and return. Let's take a closer look at these forms. Number 1. Administration form. If you agree that you owed a debt, complete and send back this form to the court. The court will then proceed to grant the CCJ. Number 2. Counterclaim and defence form. If you believe you don't owe the debt or the claimed amount is incorrect, complete this form and send it to the court within 7 days. The court will review it to decide whether a CCJ is warranted or not. Take your time to provide detailed information. If the court requires more details, they may schedule a court hearing. Number 3. Acknowledgement of service form. If you need additional time to complete the counterclaim and defence form, send this form back within 7 days. It grants you an extra 28 days to respond. You can also use this form to point out any mistakes, such as a change in your name. Before the court issues a CCJ, you still have an opportunity to contact your creditor and negotiate an affordable settlement. However, once the CCJ is granted, you're obligated to pay the entire debt. In some cases, if a bailiff has already sent you a notice of enforcement, you may be able to arrange payment in instalments. Remember, this is at the bailiff's discretion, so don't solely rely on it. If a CCJ is issued against you and you fail to take any action towards paying off the debt, the court may send bailiffs to your home. These bailiffs will demand repayment or consider seizing goods from your property for sale. However, there are certain items that are protected and cannot be taken. Let's go over some of these examples. Number 1. Items you need for your job or work. Your van, your laptop, your computer, your phone. Number 2. Items that are considered a basic need. Fridge, cooker, microwave, beds and bedding. Dining tables and chairs, one phone as well. Remember, a bailiff cannot arrest you unless they have a warrant for your arrest. Keep these exemptions in mind to protect your essential belongings. If you're struggling with debt, then there are a number of debt solution options available here in the UK. Some are free to use and others will include fees, and each will have their own pros and cons. If you want to learn more about the solutions available, then we've created a really great form that you might be interested in checking out. Click the link in the description below to get started and answer a few simple multiple choice questions. like the total amount of your debt, how many people you owe, your living situation, and we'll connect you with one of our trusted partners so that you can find out more and take steps towards improving your financial situation.